$50,000 saved. Looking to quit 9-5 job. I have $50,000 saved and have $11,000 in student loans. My payment is $160 a month. Rent is around $900 a month. I want to quit my job. What do people think? That will probably work for less than 50 months. I think you're not very good at math or are not making very clear what your plans are for after you quit your job. You have $50K saved? Pay off the student loans in a lump sum. Should save a ton in interest. Sorry, you now only have $39K. But again, probably saved a good chunk on interest. Next, you say rent is only $900. But no idea what utilities, phone, food is gonna cost you per month. Realistically, you could live off that for 2 years. But then you have nothing saved for retirement. My advice is to keep working, even if you reduce your hours somewhat, and keep saving for retirement. Depending on age, you could put together a nice nest egg that lets you retire early. That $50,000 cushion is your power. Once that's gone, you're a slave to your employer. Right now you can afford to leave or take a break, but don't lose your safety stock of savings. That is not nearly enough to be out of work. The answer to not liking your job is to get a new job, not burn your savings. You'll chew through it quick. Groceries, utilities, etc. will easily chop the time you think you have by about half. I would say you could comfortably get away with about a year and a half, but you'll need something else lined up income-wise by that point. Consider posting in our personal finance. I'd pay off your debt and just not have that hanging over your head anymore. But $50K isn't going to let you stop working forever. You'll have to do the explain the gap round after you're dry again. I know it's frustrating and everything, but go part-time at another employer to get some resting from working. At least that's how it could work in Germany. Pay off the student loans now and never have to pay interest again. Money goes so fast. I had $30K, still working with a decent income, and shit came up. Up to you. You're fucking high. $50K isn't shit today in this economy. I would quit. Take a 3-month break. Pay off all the student loans and then work part-time at a job that is semi-enjoyable, perhaps something related to your interests. Or maybe something you've always wanted to try, and stack your retirement funds until you may feel ready to go full-time. You should ask our personal finance. They'll give you the best advice. Which, spoiler alert, will be to pay off debt. Keep working and look for a job that you like better. Pay off the student loan. Now you have $39,000 saved. That's a good start and a great safety net to reduce stress for life's lumps. Put it into a high-yield account and keep adding to it until you have 1-year expenses. Let it sit there and grow so you'll always have at least 1 year. But yeah, you won't be retiring on that anytime soon. You'd burn through that so fast and have no more safety net. Terrible idea. Quit your job and move to Thailand. You could probably last 5 years easily on $50K. Pay off your loans and amass more. $50,000 probably wouldn't last you 2 years. Did the same thing. Did a number to my savings because I had time for projects. I needed it to stay sane. So keep that in mind. Pay off all debts first. God, nothing feels better. Own a car, house, and paid off college. Didn't get to work 6 months. Didn't realize how much mental damage and physical my job did. Like working out non-stop and then stopping. If you have to come to Reddit to make a decision like that, you are in no position to quit just yet. Have a plan first. Do you absolutely hate the job, or are you just burned out and bored? $50,000 is cool if you only plan on paying just rent monthly and nothing else. 49K in scratches. Come on, big money. Not enough to quit a job without another lined up. Great. Quit work. You don't need to live where you are. Plenty of cheap countries with beaches where your money will last a whole lot longer that you can explore. Live the dream. You only get one life. Are you an idiot? Put it in a low-cost index fund for retirement and keep working. I would highly advise making sure you have at least some sort of job lined up before you quit this. 1. Even if it's a part-time pass-the-time job. Nothing is worse than getting back into the job market for something high-paying and every single interviewer gets mad at your 40-ish month gap in your employment. That gives you maybe a year of decent living, assuming nothing bad happens. And then you're broken job hunting with a year's gap on your resume. Only you can decide if it's worth it. Don't pay off your loans if you do this. You can keep making the payments at relatively low interest. And you need every penny you have in cash. Nobody has mentioned health insurance yet. What are your plans in case you get into an accident? I wouldn't quit unless you had something else lined up. 50K simply isn't a lot, and it's easy to erode that when you're pulling from it simply to exist. If you want to take a break for a while, that's fine, but you need to have a long-term plan in place for income. Use the 50K as seed money for something. Pay your student loans off. If you keep paying the minimum, it will eventually cost you several times the current balance to clear those. I did that. I still have mixed feelings about it, but I learned a lot of things. I work again now, but damn did I have fun. That's not enough money to quit for a very long time. You're joking, right? Why the F do you have loans with 50K saved? That's dumbest thing I've ever seen. You're paying interest, fool. Pay off the loans instantly and go on a vacation. Why would you quit your job? This post is nonsensical. I did it. I had $45,000 saved. Quit my job in NYC in January. They paid out my unused vacation time, not including sick time, and I took a break. I picked up a short contract job in March, then took another break when it ended in May. Started a new full-time job at the end of August with $20,000 still in the bank. Evaluate your situation. Assume it will take 8 months to find a new job. And either quit or wait a bit longer until it's more reasonable for you to quit. Edit 2 words. It'd be a bad move. 50K will last you what? Maybe 2 years? You have $1,060 to pay a month that you mentioned. But I'm sure you have other bills like utilities, cell phone, if you have a car, insurance and gas, food, etc. What if something goes wrong? Find another job if you hate your current one. Retire immediately, travel a bit, and go on welfare when no money left. Terrible idea. Find a new job first and then quit. $50,000 isn't a lot in this economy. Step number 1 is pay off that student loan immediately. You have leverage having savings like that. But you don't have a solid amount for life. You should feel proud of saving that much money. But keep it in perspective for how much you will need long term. You need to think about how to grow that leverage until it is true fuck you money. Which it isn't yet. If you are set on quitting and laying low for a while, I would at least get yourself an Upwork account or something and take the occasional bit of work there so you can say you were doing contract work during the gap on your resume when you inevitably have to go back to work. Woo at your job and join the will pay off your student pay you than you think. Bruh, 50K is not enough to retire on. If you do not plan on ever retiring, just enjoy spending the money. It will last you around 2 years.